No spectating or consumption unless you get value. So this is going to be a very important video, and the reason why is because a lot of people spectate or consume things that don't give them value. A lot of people, like literally almost everybody. So let me explain to you what this means. If you read a book, a nonfiction book, it's giving you value. You're getting information, you can learn new things, you can implement them into your life. If you read a fiction book, you're not getting really any value because it's a made-up story about something non-existent that's not real. I'll give you another example. Sports. You don't really get any value unless you play the sport or unless you can take specific characteristics and traits from the players or the coach that they've used, that they've implemented in their games to make them better athletes, better people, and just better in general. And this is what I do. For example, I only watch specific games and sports. If I do watch sports, because I don't like to watch sports, but when I do watch them, I'll always pay attention to little things that stick out from players and coaches. And what I really like to watch is the interviews at the end of the games or at halftime, for example. At halftime, they always interview a coach or a player, and they'll say what they need to adjust for the second half. And then after the game, of course, the winning team gets interviewed. And I always like to see the mindsets of the players and the coaches when they win the game and talk about, talk about their win and talk about, the strategy they've used to win and what have they done in the off season, etc. The training principles. I don't necessarily care about the game or whatever. Like, the game's cool and all, but I want to get value. So like I said, you only consume things you get value from. So that's another example. I gave books as an example. I gave sports as an example. I'll give you another example. Those are the two that just popped out of my head. That TV, any TV. So sports could be TV, Netflix, for example, movies. The only movies that you can get value from are documentaries. Well, that's not even a movie, but that's like a short movie, you could say. It's technically a movie. It's like a short movie. And documentaries you can actually get value from. Now, if it's a comedy movie, I don't want to watch that because I get no value from that movie. And therefore I'd be wasting my time. Keep in mind, that's the whole idea here, is we don't want to waste time. So if you're doing things that aren't in alignment with your goals and they aren't getting you better and you're just consuming them because you want to laugh, then it's like, okay, this isn't in alignment with my goals. Now, first of all, if this is what you think, then this isn't the channel for you. Like, we already know we're about self-improvement, self-development, getting better. So if you want to laugh, this isn't the channel for you. So that's basically, a documentary, it'll give you value because you can learn new things. Always, by the way, always take notes on documentaries. Never just watch. Same thing with movies. I never just watch a movie. If I'm going to watch a movie, I'm taking notes on that movie. I never just watch a movie. Same thing with a book. Same thing with books you read. Same thing with movies, documentaries. You have to take notes on the movies so that we can review it, and pick out the most important parts of the movie. So, So I listed books, sports, documentaries, movies. Those are just things that people consume and put their attention towards, like I said, because your action is going to be the most important thing that you do in your life. But if you're not acting on things, you are consuming them, because you're either producing or you're consuming. So if you're not taking action, you're consuming things, or you're taking in things. And so what I say to that is, only do this if you're getting value, because that's the only time it actually makes any sense to take in things, to consume things, is if you're getting value. It doesn't make any sense to consume anything if you're not getting any value from it. If you want to laugh, then no. If you want to consume, I'll give you another example. If you want to consume food, fast food, it's not going to be good for you. If you want to consume healthy food, that's going to be good. That's going to be something that's good for you. So, the list could go on and on and on. But at the end of the day, I want you to realize that when you're not taking action, I want you to take action all the time. But when you're not taking action, the most important thing you can do is consume things that actually give you value. So that way, when you get the value back, you can therefore act on the things you consume to get value on, put that in your real life and make your life better. That's the whole goal here. We want to make our lives better. We want to improve our lives. Hope you got value out of this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.